Lightning Lopez. Break down Vasyl Lomachenko versus Jason Sosa on HBO.
It's an easy fight for Lomachenko. Sosa, a lot of people are saying that his size could be a factor. Maybe like they're thinking the Salido thing all over again. But the thing with this is, this guy isn't making a living not making weight, you know, and trying to trick a guy who's in his second pro fight. So I think like he probably would have learned his lesson. But this guy isn't a rough fighter like that. So, you know, it's going to be really to his disadvantage that he's heavy. Being heavier is not going to help him. It's going to impede him.
So Jason Sosa's been sparring Tevin Farmer.
Tevin Farmer.
Yeah. So I mean, would you say that that's a decent look for Lomachenko? I mean, that's a slick guy who can move.
But Tevin Farmer's more of a traditional boxer. Lomachenko's like a Hamed. He breaks all the rules. He doesn't do anything right. So it's almost impossible to find sparring.
Who would you get with like?
Pacquiao. If he had access to Pacquiao, that would be the closest thing you can get.
So that's the only, you need to get someone that type of talent, or you need to drive.
Not talent, maybe just someone who's awkward, who doesn't fight right, you know?
Okay, I get what you're saying. So so Lomachenko kind of breaks all the rules, but that's what makes him great?
I think what makes him great is that he breaks all the rules, but he has fundamentals. Unlike Pac-Man. So Pacquiao's fundamentals are kind of shitty, you know, in comparison to Lomachenko's, I think.
And they're both great.
They're both great. So
yeah.
Pacquiao, trust me, if you saw Pacquiao in person, you would think he's Michael Jordan. He would look like he could do it all, and his fundamentals would look good to you. But you just see, like, you know, on a high level, he tends to, you know, show his flaws
against certain type of fighters. That's another fight. We can get into that one if you want to just talk about the Terrence Crawford-Felix Diaz fight, which I'm really interested in. But how do you think, a lot of people think Terrence Crawford would beat Manny Pacquiao. Some call me a hater, but I'm not completely convinced Crawford beats Pacquiao.
I'm not completely convinced, but my better judgment would tell me that it's Pacquiao's better days are behind him. He's old now. Terrence Crawford, in hard fights, he figures it out.
Yeah, he's made those adjustments and he hasn't lost.
And he hits hard, man. He cracked.
So Terrence Crawford versus Felix Diaz. Do you have any thoughts on that fight? I know it's
no comment.
No comment on that one. What other fights are coming up? We got